Time now for the Morning Rush.
Let's start with Kristen Curry.
Good morning. High pressure in control, so we have just a full day of sunshine out there. Even cloud cover hard to come by, but starting tonight and into tomorrow, we're going to see increasing cloud cover over the western half of the state. This is ahead of our next storm system that looks to impact a good portion of the state as we move into late Saturday and Sunday. Fernanda?
Albuquerque dips on a national list ranking the best places to live in the country, and we asked Mayor Richard Berry about it.
And crime is up, and that's the metric that's driving this down.
For Albuquerque falling 30 spots on the list. The U.S. News and World Report put Albuquerque at 41 last year. This year, the city is now ranked 74. The metro scored overall at 6.3 out of 10. The report takes into account affordability, job prospects, and quality of life. This year, Austin took the top spot over Denver. Crystal?
Happening today is the first day for candidates hoping to be the next mayor of Albuquerque to officially throw their hat in the ring. As of right now, there are 14 candidates vying for a spot as the next mayor, each one looking to tackle numerous issues that the city is facing, including a rising crime rate, APD's overhaul sparked by a DOJ investigation, the controversial ART project, and the economy. For a link of the full list of candidates, go to our website, KRQE.com.
One UNM football player is no longer facing charges for rape this morning. A 19-year-old female student had told police that Nias Martin held her down and raped her at the Lobo Village apartments last year. Police say they confronted Martin with text messages, and he admitted to having sex with her without her consent. But prosecutors say the woman is not cooperating, so they will not pursue the case.
A bill that would give prisoners serving life sentences a shot at getting out is with the Senate Judiciary Committee this morning. Senator O'Neill's bill would allow for all inmates to get a chance to go before the parole board after 30 years. And the board could not deny parole based solely on the fact that the inmate killed someone. It would require them to submit a reason for the denial.
A bill proposing a higher tax on alcohol is now headed to the House Health and Human Services Committee. It would raise the liquor excise tax that producers and retailers pay for liquor. The tax would increase more than $5 per liter. For beer, it would increase more than $2 per gallon, and wine would go up more than $1 per liter.
On to news happening right now. City leaders and operators of a state-administered needle exchange program will likely continue discussing changes that could be made to help neighbors feel a little more comfortable with it. Neighbors say the program is inviting unwanted guests to their neighborhood. It allows people struggling with drug addiction to exchange their used needles for new ones. Kristen?
1,000 people are out of their homes, some of them in shelters to escape a fast-moving wildfire in New Zealand. Early this morning, New Zealand declared a state of emergency in the city of Christchurch. Right now, it's covering more than 4,000 acres. 15 helicopters and aircrafts are fighting the blaze this morning. But good news out there, wind direction is expected to change, lowering temperatures and raising the humidity to help out fire crews. So we will keep a close eye on that. Do know that we're not dealing with any sort of threat here in the metro area today. It's only at a 1 because of the chilly temperatures we have out there now, but we are looking at 60s and sunshine this afternoon. Our winds look to stay less than 10 miles per hour. Adam?
Verizon's one step closer to buying Yahoo's internet properties today. The deal includes a possible price cut after damage from 2 cyber attacks on Yahoo. Verizon is trying to cut up to $350 million off the original price tag of more than $4 billion.
On to new details. Move over vitamin C. Vitamin D supplements apparently protect against colds and flu. That's the conclusion of a major global study led by Queen Mary University in London. Researchers say the vitamin seems to reduce respiratory infections by boosting levels of natural antibiotic-like substances in the lungs. Vitamin D has long been known to have health benefits for bones and muscles.
A national home improvement chain's just beginning a push to hire hundreds of people locally. Lowe's plans to hire 1,700 employees nationwide. 500 of those jobs are right here in Albuquerque. The jobs will be full-time positions in customer support roles, including reps to help customers with orders and scheduling repairs. Lowe's is hiring now through October.
At the end of the year, the International UFO Museum and Research Library in Roswell will begin getting a facelift. The museum plans to renovate the lobby and gift shop. Director Jim Hall says he hopes renovations will take visitors back in time, but still allow for changing exhibits. Kristen?
Time now for a look at your Thursday morning commute. No major incidents to slow you down this morning. I-40 and I-25 moving smoothly. Just a little bit of a slowdown there. Paseo eastbound from, it looks like Jefferson, almost all the way to Tramway. We will keep a close eye on that.
Happening today, you can give your feedback on renovations for a popular hangout spot at UNM. Smith Plaza sits in the heart of campus between Zimmerman Library and the Sub. With a budget of $3 million obtained through institutional bonds, the school wants to create a place that will, quote, invigorate the plaza for students, faculty, and the community. This meeting is scheduled in the Sub from 10:30 to 12:30 today.
In Brazil, prison guards are likely still talking about a pretty interesting stunt by a few inmates. The guards say they caught a pigeon with a cell phone. That's what all the feathers are there for. Yeah, apparently the bird was being used to deliver the phone to inmates behind prison walls. The guards discovered the pigeon after observing a few of the inmates trying to catch the little guy.
Oh.
I wonder what that looked like. Maybe doing little hops here and there.
Poor little guy probably didn't even know. All
I
right, time now for the 5 Facts.
Start with number 5. Holly Holm is appealing this morning after her controversial loss in the first ever UFC featherweight championship. Holm's camp is asking for a review of Jermaine Randomy's punches to Holm after the bell in both rounds. But that's after the ref before the ref didn't deduct any points. Holm's opponent says she would give Holm an immediate rematch if she wanted.
Ooh, that would be good. On to number 4 now. President Trump looking for a new labor secretary nominee this morning. This after his original pick for the job, Andrew Puzder, withdrew his name from consideration. Some lawmakers had raised concerns over the fast food exec's failure to pay taxes for 5 years on a former housekeeper who was not authorized to work in the U.S.
At number 3, warm and sunny. Today, a little bit warmer over the next coming days, but increasing cloud cover Saturday. Showers expected Sunday afternoon.
On to number 2 now. A woman who police say may have answers in a deadly officer-involved shooting still being looked for this morning. Roswell police say they're looking for Lexi Montanes. They say she may have been a passenger in a stolen red car found at a local motel linked to the incident. Officers say Shane Romero told him the car belonged to him before he ran off and started shooting at the officer. Police said the officer shot Romero in the shoulder and the leg before Romero shot himself. He died at the hospital.
Number 1, APS is urging parents to send their kids to class today despite national protests planned over immigration called A Day Without Immigrants. Several businesses across the country are planning to close their doors today. It's a grassroots movement organizers say is intended to show the importance of immigrants in society. APS reportedly sent a letter home to parents earlier this week saying those who skip school today will receive an unexcused absence.